Denali, also known as Mount McKinley, its former official name, is the highest mountain peak in North America, with a summit elevation of 20,310 feet, 6,190 m, above sea level. With a topographic prominence of 20,156 feet, 6,144 m, and a topographic isolation of 4,629 miles, 7,450 kilometers, Denali is the third most prominent and third most isolated peak on Earth, after Mount Everest and Aconcagua. Located in the Alaska Range in the interior of the U.S. state of Alaska, Denali is the centerpiece of Denali National Park and Preserve. The Koyukon people who inhabit the area around the mountain have referred to the peak as Denali for centuries. In 1896, a gold prospector named it Mt McKinley in support of then presidential candidate William McKinley. That name was the official name recognized by the federal government of the United States from 1917 until 2015. In August 2015, following the 1975 lead of the state of Alaska, the United States Department of the Interior announced the change of the official name of the mountain to Denali. In 1903, James Wickersham recorded the first attempt at climbing Denali, which was unsuccessful. In 1906, Frederick Cook claimed the first ascent, which was later proven to be false. The first verifiable ascent to Denali's summit was achieved on June 7, 1913, by climbers Hudson Stuck, Harry Karstens, Walter Harper, and Robert Tatum, who went by the south summit. In 1951, Bradford Washburn pioneered the West Buttress route, considered to be the safest and easiest route, and therefore the most popular currently in use. On September 2, 2015, the U.S. Geological Survey announced that the mountain is 20,310 feet, 6,190 m, high, not 20,320 feet, 6,194 m, as measured in 1952 using photogrammetry. Denali is a granitic pluton lifted by tectonic pressure from the subduction of the Pacific Plate beneath the North American Plate. At the same time, the sedimentary material above and around the mountain was stripped away by erosion. The forces that lifted Denali also cause many deep earthquakes in Alaska and the Aleutian Islands. The Pacific Plate is seismically active beneath Denali, a tectonic region that is known as the McKinley Cluster. Denali has a summit elevation of 20,310 feet, 6,190 m, above sea level, making it the highest peak in North America and the northernmost mountain above 6,000 meters elevation in the world. Measured from base to peak at some 18,000 feet 5,500 meters, it is among the largest mountains situated entirely above sea level, although some Asian mountains i.e. Rakapashi, Talagiri, and Nanga Parbat are even larger in this regard. Denali rises from a sloping plain with elevations from 1,000 to 3,000 feet, 300 to 910 m, for a base to peak height of 17,000 to 19,000 feet, 5,000 to 6,000 m. By comparison, Mount Everest rises from the Tibetan Plateau at a much higher base elevation. Base elevations for Everest range from 13,800 feet 4,200 meters on the south side to 17,100 feet 5,200 meters on the Tibetan Plateau, for a base to peak height in the range of 12,000 to 15,300 feet, 3,700 to 4,700 m. Denali's base to peak height is little more than half the 33,500 feet 10,200 meters of the volcano Mauna Kea, which lies mostly underwater. The Koyukon Athabascans, living in the Yukon, Tanana, and Kuskokwim basins, were the first Native Americans with access to the flanks of the mountain. A British naval captain and explorer, George Vancouver, is the first European on record to have sighted Denali, when he noted distant stupendous mountains while surveying the neck arm of the Cook Inlet on May 6, 1794. The Russian explorer Lavrenti Zagoskin explored the Tanana and Kuskokwim rivers in 1843 and 1844, and was likely the first European to sight the mountain from the other side. William Dickey, a New Hampshire-born resident of Seattle, Washington who had been digging for gold in the sands of the Susitna River, wrote, after his returning from Alaska, an account in the New York Sun that appeared on January 24, 1897. His report drew attention with the sentence, "We have no doubt that this peak is the highest in North America, an estimate that it is over 20,000 feet, 6,100 m, high." Until then, Mount Logan in Canada's Yukon Territory was believed to be the continent's highest point. Though later praised for his estimate, Dickey admitted that other prospector parties had also guessed the mountain to be over 20,000 feet, 6,100 m. On November 5, 2012, the United States Mint released a 25-cent piece depicting Denali National Park. It is the 15th of the America the Beautiful Quarters series. The reverse features a doll sheep with the peak of Denali in the background. Oh yeah! Before I forget, hit the subscribe button below for more videos to come. YouTube will notify you our new uploaded videos. Thank you for watching.